Hey guys, COHD here, and I am back with another reaction video, and I'm going to react to the next After the Fact video. And for this After the Fact, we're taking on It Ain't Easy Being Breezy. And yes, I do remember that episode. Fluttershy is friends with those Breezies. Even though that one part that Spike did something bad to them and he felt really bad about it. But Fluttershy just forgave him like that. I mean, whatever. But anyways, I like to get started on this, so let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go.
So, some of you might not be surprised to learn that I won't be reviewing It Ain't Easy Being Breezies. It hurts to let go of a Fluttershy episode, yet I'm behind on all sorts of projects, including getting ready to attend BabsCon. And quite frankly,
BabsCon,
I don't see how I could get all this done without, say, a time
I've heard of it,
machine.
but I've never been
It's
there.
too bad there isn't a willing volunteer to spirit me back to the episode. No, sir. Not
Dr.
on the
Hooves!
little pony. So,
You
I guess
kidnapped
I'll
Dr.
just have to
Hooves!
move on and do
What
the-
is wrong with you, Silver-Quill?
Why do I feel like this will end in tears?
Oh! Who is
Come
that?
with me if you want to live.
Wrong movie.
No, I mean, come with me or I'm gonna hit you with my car again.
Oh.
Okay.
It ain't easy being Breezy.
So, Breezies. I thought we were going to
I've
be
never
seeing
heard of this
Fluttershy
episode.
when they announced this episode, but nope, we are denied. Instead, the Breezies are coming here to Ponyville. Cool as that may be, I can't help but feel slightly gypped. I thought we would get a just Fluttershy episode in a new part of Equestria that we haven't seen before. Meh, oh well, I ain't that damaged.
Oh, good.
Oh!
Hey, I paid the hospital.
What happened to you,
bill.
Silver-Quill?
Anyway,
Oh yeah, the car.
we start with a definite callback to the mention of
I'm serious right now. I
Yoshi
don't know who this
now
is.
knowing exactly how to greet them, and trying to teach every pony else how to as well. Cheer quietly.
Just a little quieter. You can do it, Breezies!
She not only teaches her friends, but also apparently teaches the rest of Ponyville as well, which I think is something to note. Fluttershy, the shyest, most timid creature in all of Equestria, taking charge of the town to make sure that things are arranged properly. That's a bit of a step up for her, don't you think? I mean, hell, she even has the nerve to call out Rarity on inappropriate attire. Something
Yeah, the
I
shiny
don't have
dress.
the guts to do.
Bright light! Bright light!
And we're given the lowdown on the Breezies thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Exposition.
So, no breeze means no magic means the pollen goes bad?
And even Princess Hood
Huh.
won't let Twilight get her dang note cards in order. The girl is doomed to interrupted public speaking every time.
Let me pose to you a question. How much of Mare have we seen this season?
I have no idea.
realize that with Twilight being a princess, she outranks the Mare by a large margin, but seeing Twilight at the podium really brought this to my attention. Has her role been completely eliminated now that Ponyville has a princess? Sorry, Mare, you've been impeached.
And one whispered greetings
Impeached.
before we get our first look.
Sounds
at
like a
the
bad
Breezies.
joke.
Oh, little ones. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I'm right with Pinky on this. They may just explode. They're so adorable.
Greetings, small creatures. We have put away all fly swatters for your convenience.
Silver, you're supposed to whisper!
I am whispering into this bullhorn. And right off the bat,
Really?
the Breezies are a big
No, you're
issue
not.
over their Princess Promenade ancestors.
Can you whisper in the microphone?
The elongated lashes. These
I don't think so.
designs convey a sense of lightness and fragility. A big step up from sticking butterfly wings and antennae out to
Really?
Shut up!
You showing G3 Breezies?
When poor little Spike is denied a decent look at the Breezies via ponyback ride, he climbs a tree and, in his excitement, knocks a single leaf loose, which is apparently enough to blow about a third of the cluster off course. Seriously? I get that they're delicate, but leaf? Wow, that is actually more delicate than Fluttershy. She would at least take
Pretty
contact
much.
with the leaf before she gave out. Speaking of
Finally, we're going into Dragon
She
Shy.
took an impressive leap into action, moving swiftly to rescue the fragile little creatures. I was impressed by this.
And this is yet another continuity callback. Remember Hurricane Fluttershy, where we learned that she's surprisingly agile when saving small creatures' lives? Truth be told, Fluttershy is a lot like Rainbow Dash. If she doesn't think about the situation and focuses on the goal, she can do amazing things, while everyone else watches. And after nearly getting them all killed, Spike has that long-awaited breakdown.
Why don't you just say it? I'm sorry. This is all my
Yeah,
fault.
this is definitely the sad
I bet
part.
he's going to take responsibility,
It's Spike.
but he could help with their recovery.
It's Spike.
But he'll appear in the episode again, right?
Maybe
Yeah,
not.
You're right. It's Spike. Fare thee well, Purple Dragon.
Anyway, a small band of Breezies is stranded, and their leader isn't taking it well. Boy, she must be a terror.
He.
That thing's a guy? How can you tell?
You
Wait, what?
kinda can't visually. That admittedly was one thing that bothered me about the Breezy design. They look rather unisex, right down to the excessive use of mascara. The only real difference is in the eye shape, but it's such a small detail that it's decidedly easy to miss. However, Fluttershy outright says he in regards to Seabreeze, so yeah, there it is. Seabreeze is a dude, and a rather aggressive one at that. This little guy gets almost as PO'd as I do.
Why are you giving in to these wimps? If they had not been so scared in the first place, this never would have happened. Oh, please! They have no idea what they're doing out there, because they are so incompetent.
What did he say?
I'd rather not say.
You little. She's trying to help you, even if she is making a mistake in doing so this way. There is
Definitely.
no call to swear at her, or at any of the others, or to call them names, or demean them, or anything else you've been doing all episode.
Wow.
Seabreeze, Mama wants to talk.
She kind of sounds like Epic V.
Wait. Before you commit a cartoon massacre, can I...
A cartoon massacre?
Get my smartphone and post it on YouTube? And two,
no,
can you
don't.
hold off
Please,
because
no.
I actually sympathize with Seabreeze.
Elaborate.
Seabreeze is wrong, but he's also sympathetic. This is the difference between a character who is mean without reason and a character who is reacting to a tough situation. Everything we've learned about the Breezies so far stresses that they aren't in control of their own lives. They have magic, but they can't activate it without the pony's help. They have a home, but they can't provide for it internally. They venture out into a world where even a leaf can be fatal. These beings are at the mercy of everything, which must be incredibly frustrating. And the fact that a majority of the stragglers aren't trying to get home must be making it worse for Seabreeze. He's handling it all wrong, yet I can understand why. Plus, when the Breezies realize that Fluttershy's giving them a cushy gig, they fake illnesses just to stay. Fluttershy's apparently more naive with them than she seemed with Discord, yet they're taking advantage of her kindness and using their cuteness to... oh no. It's an entire species of angel bunnies.
Can I at least roast the rabbit before he multiplies more?
Oh no,
Knock yourself out.
don't roast Angel. Don't roast Angel! No, not Angel!
And then, of course, our tiny aggressor does what any headstrong individual would do in such a situation. He tries to go it alone. Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh! Doctor Who and Rosie! He's even got the
Wow, she's in love with Doctor Who, isn't she?
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Silver, can you believe Silver?
So, yeah, my evil twin brother will be in town for a few months. Might cost
Evil
some
twin
trouble, just a
brother?
heads up.
What are you doing?
Building an airtight alibi.
I worry what you would need that for. Whatever.
And after Seabreeze runs afoul of some bees... my god. Again. It's up to Fluttershy to
Really?
save him. She tries polite dialogue, interpretive dance, and finally out and out telling them to... buzz off.
Yeah! Oh! God.
Right, moving on.
This reminded me of putting your hoof down. Fluttershy stands her ground and makes her point, causing the bees to retreat. In all honesty, I think this concept was handled far better here than it was back in Season 2. She wasn't aggressive, nor was she rude. She was simply firm and demanded the bees' attention. Yet another callback, and it still doesn't feel forced. It fits with the flow of the episode, and winds up being what gives Fluttershy the rainbow connection, as you like to call it.
And this is a different epiphany than previous episodes. Rarity and Pinkie realized that they'd forgotten their virtues. Rainbow Dash felt conflicted about her loyalty. Fluttershy is realizing that she's been too kind, too gentle, too much of a good thing. It's a surprisingly mature idea, something that's made Friendship is Magic stand out. My only gripe is that the rainbow motif is short-lived. Both Rainbow Falls and Pinkie Pride had a visual theme, which helps stress the idea. It would have been nice to work some more of that into the episode. Also, have you seen a background alicorn anywhere?
Not this time.
No, I don't think so now, man.
But my drinking game.
And, you know, thinking about it, that actually breaks the pattern. Every time a rainbow eye occurred, there was always an alicorn to be seen somewhere in the background. I think there was a small cue in there no matter what DHX says. The fact that it happened 3 times has convinced me that it was not an animation error. Whether it was or wasn't is irrelevant, though.
No, Ellie, you don't understand how important this is. You see, I'm 90% Irish.
And if you
90% Irish.
Alicorn error, you'll be 90 proof. Anyways, what is relevant here is that once she realizes what her kindness has been doing, Fluttershy hurries, well, sort of hurries, back to her cabin and immediately tells the Breezies to leave. Showing her emotional breakdown was actually a great way to demonstrate that sometimes doing the right thing is not easy and may even hurt, but it is still what needs to be done, and you have to stay strong no matter what may seem easier.
And then we hit a part where I just can't make up my mind. The time window is closing and there aren't enough Breezies to make the trip, so Twilight unveils yet another convenient spell that we'll likely never see again, and turns them all into Breezies. We haven't unveiled these toys yet, but you know
Pre-order!
now. Sell off a kidney. Even if we never see these models again, your life won't be complete unless you own them.
Gotta love pointless merchandising. Even so,
Definitely.
I must say, the main 6 Breezies are so cute! Oh my gosh, look at them! I want that one, and that one, and that one, but not Pinkie.
I would rather get the Applejack
Trek
one.
gives us a chance to see that Seabreeze has undergone a change as well, which is one of the strengths of this arc. Coco Pamel, the Wonderbolts, even Cheese Sandwich. The side characters learn something alongside the main 6. It's a step up from the daily morals of the past. And while I was mixed on the main 6 as Breezies, this is a treat. It's a great visual style and we get to see why Seabreeze was so upset about getting home. Again, this is why he's a sympathetic character, despite being so hostile. And with a farewell hug, Fluttershy receives the 4th speculative key. So we've got a thread, a badge, a rubber chicken, and a flower. If this new treasure turns out to be Carrot Top's prop box, I
Carrot
am going
Top's?
to harm the nearest warm body.
I dare you to try it, chicken boy.
Hey, I'm only
Chicken boy.
25% chicken on my father's side.
I thought you were Irish.
It was an Irish chicken.
So then, beer battered?
Great-granddad had a delicious funeral.
Overall,
Oh,
this episode was
he was
one of the better
roasted.
ones of the season. I can't say it's a chart topper, but it was certainly one of the best episodes I've ever seen for Fluttershy. For a pony who is defined by her kind heart, I honestly found it refreshing for her to learn that there are times when you must be stern and tough. It's a very different sort of lesson to learn from the other elements and their epiphany moments, and it also helps to round out Fluttershy's character. I've always found her to be a little one-note, but I'm always glad to see her grow in unexpected ways, as she did here.
Not to mention, we're introduced to a new set of creatures that are a big step up from the originals. We had a second-tier character who helped Fluttershy learn and learned a lesson himself, and the world feels a little more developed. There is some confusion about the portal and where it leads. Wish we had some more info on that. Yet, the only real downsides for me are a potential toy advertisement, in a show that's intended to sell toys, and that Fluttershy's conflict may take a back seat to the introduction of the Breezies. That, and I
Nice.
kept envisioning the Swedish chef every time a Breezy spoke.
Here's the dirt and where the pudding hurts.
Muppets! Yes, Muppets!
So, how's about we start making our way back to the future? We both need to get ready for BabsCon.
Sure, and to make up for running you over earlier, I'll even let you drive.
I
am serious right now.
but
Who is
that
this?
would be an option.
Why?
Who is this unicorn?
Car! You little Irish chicken horse butt! What the hell did you do to my car?
Oh, sure. Blame the hippogriff. This neighborhood's really going down the tank.
Wait, what?
And this, my friend, is why you always have an alibi. Hey, Doc. Sorry. Time Turner. Hope my evil twin didn't give you too much trouble. Ellie, you coming?
Just get in there. Check out Alario's. I couldn't read that. Is that actually H? I think that was actually H. Starshine Fox. Definitely the Muppet Show.
It was only a little hair. You got what?
Wow. That was freaking amazing. I mean, yeah, ever since I first watched that episode, I didn't know that blue Breezy with the pink hair was actually a guy, and yeah, it turns out that Breezy was married to another Breezy who was having a baby. Oh my god. Yeah, that was pretty cute. It was pretty cute. Dang, I gotta look back on that episode because I completely forgot everything about that episode. Yeah, I'm just getting off here because I'm gonna go check something about that episode. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and ahoy!